After a small break to enjoy some holiday time, we're back with another trekker walk for August. This time we'll be back in the Pentland Hills and going a little bit higher than before. We'll be heading over the Kips, the West Kip and the East Kip in the Pentland Hills. It's more than a climb than we've done before, with a total ascent of 1,250 feet. It's not as bad as it sounds really. We'll meet in the village of Silverburn, just beside the village hall here. Parking's very limited, so car sharing, getting dropped off or even getting the bus is advisable. We'll be meeting here at 10 AM on Wednesday the 28th of August, and the route is approximately 5.2 miles long, although if we're having fun and the weather's nice we may extend it a little more. More about that later, so let's go have a look and see what's happening on the route. Said in that intro that Silverburn was a village, but it's not, it's a hamlet, which once featured in the BBC TV programme The Beech Grove Garden back in the 90s. The hamlet has around 60 people, and to become a village you need between 500 and 2,500 occupants, so they've got a bit to go if they want to become a village. I doubt they do though, they probably like peace and quiet. Just off to the left there is the remains of Camp Hill Fort and settlement, also known as Braidwood Fort. The Iron Age multi-valet hill fort on Camp Hill was built in two phases. The first one consisted of a single bank with timber palisade. The second one included construction of two bank ditches. The outline of the fort is easy to distinguish, with the entrance in the southwest part of the earthworks. Excavations revealed that the site was occupied at least until the 2nd century AD. You can just see the lines there on the card where the fort is. A nice outlook. Alistair Cowan was the first of the Cowan family to plant trees at Eastside, just up that way about a mile, in 1850. A mix of Scots pine and larch, some of which are still in evidence today on the face of Black Hill, Caplaw and Braidlaw, which is where we are just now. Braidlaw just up that way. Shelter is worth half feed is an old Scottish farming wisdom, meaning that if you give an animal shelter, it doesn't use up so much food just to keep warm. So, trekker walks. Trekker walks are a little bit harder than our weekly health walks. A weekly health walk is about an hour long, maybe about 2 miles you walk. Trekker walks, we can go from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 miles even. And there's more hills, as you can see just now. So, if you're coming along on a trekker walk, just make sure you're match fit, if you like, to go up and down some hills and walk for a bit further. And also bring the correct gear with you. So you want some waterproofs, because you never know what's going to happen up here when we're up the Pentlands. You want to bring some water, bring a little bit of food for energy, and also proper walking shoes, because there's many muddy paths, tarmac paths, loose gravel, off-cambered paths, slippy paths. So you want to have the right shoes on as we head around these paths up on the hills. But when you're up here, it's worth it. You do see, well, depending on the weather, you get some great views. So remember all those things if you're coming along on our trekker walks. So let's talk about health. As we get older, we lose some of the power in our muscles and the muscle mass. We lose the density in our bones, and our body starts to slow down. But we can do something about that to help us live a better life for longer. And we can do that by staying mobile, keeping moving, keeping doing a little bit of exercise as we grow old. So health walks are a great way, because you're getting out, you're exercising, you're in the fresh air, and you're chatting away to people, meeting people. We also have our strength and balance sessions to help people build up and maintain muscles and mobility into their older age. And it's never too early to start, and it's never too late to start. So if you're thinking about it, don't. Just get started. You'll find the benefit pretty quickly, and you'll realise that it can help you maintain a better standard of life as you get older. And that's what we want. So check out the website www.midlothian.gov.uk, put in health walks, or look for the wellbeing sport and leisure page, and you'll find information on activities, walking classes that can help you maintain your fitness and your health for longer, which is all good. So we're heading up there first. Luckily I've had my Weetabix. East Kip has an elevation of 1,808 feet, 551 metres from sea level. It's the 4,700th highest peak in the British Isles, or the 3,477th tallest in Scotland. From the top here we can see Logan Lee Reservoir, down that way Threepmuir Reservoir, Harlow Reservoir, and many other lovely places in the Lothians borders. Edinburgh, Fife, you got the bridges back there, Forth. Yes, on a nice day, it's okay today, you get some great views, although it is pretty windy coming up the side there. We'll now head over, if I don't get blown off my feet, to East Kip, just over there. Kip is the 5,108th highest peak in the British Isles and the 3,704th tallest in Scotland. Elevation from sea level is 1,752 feet or 534 metres. And today it's very windy. Peace and quiet. It's amazing what a few metres difference there is from that wind up there. So on the day, if the weather's nice, if everyone's feeling energetic, we may actually head up and finish the walk over Black Hill and back down to Silverburn. But that's just a maybe. Just now what we're doing is we'll get to the little crossroads down here and we'll head down towards East Side Cottages and then back down to Silverburn. So that was the 2 Kips. As I'm always saying when you come up to Pentland Hills, from down here, as we're walking up, it's a nice day, the sun's out, there's a few clouds in the sky, and it looks nice. But when you get up there, the wind can pick up quite a bit. So, as I'm always saying, always be prepared when you're up the Pentlands for the weather. It might look nice, but the weather front's been coming pretty quick. And it can be pretty windy, as you've seen today. Yeah, anyway. So join us Wednesday the 28th of August, 10 AM, meeting down in Silverburn. Remember, very limited parking there, so if you can do any car sharing, that would be great. For a 5.2 miles, roughly, walk up and over the two Kips, West Kip and East Kip. And it's a bit more, this is probably one of the most challenging trekker walks we've done. Your legs will be working hard, but it's all good. It's good exercise. So if you're up for that, then Stuart and myself will see you on Wednesday the 28th.